Hey everyone, welcome to Knack's Corner. Today, we're going to do my August wrap-up. So I'm just going to give you a lowdown on what I thought of each book and what I did this month, or last month. So I guess one of the first things I'll start with is I finally started and finished the fourth book of The Wheel of Time Shadow Rising. I felt it had a very strong start and a very strong finish, and the center was not very strong at all, in my opinion. I enjoyed the story. There are some characters I'm just dying to find out what happens to them, but I felt pretty bored for a big chunk of this book, and that really made me sad because the first three books I love very, very much, and I'm not done yet with the books, but there are things that are starting to annoy me, like braid tugging and things like that happen every time a certain character is in scene. They always have something that they do, or maybe it's the fact that it's Perrin or Matt or Rand all thinking that the other is better with women or something like that. It's repetitive over and over again. And I guess when people were waiting for these books to come out as they came out, I totally get why it had to be repetitive for some things, but other things I felt like it didn't really need to. I actually just did this one the other day in a single sitting. I'm thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid. I am still thinking about it. I have a book review coming up and a spoiler discussion I'm going to do, so I won't touch base on this very much. I'll let you guys watch those videos instead. The book club for the month that was for August was Needful Things by Stephen King, and this was a really fun read. I think everyone who read it said they enjoyed reading it, and they had a lot of fun reading it because of how strange, campy, fun it was. It was most certainly a very enjoyable read, but it's nowhere near his best work. And I would not recommend it as the first book you read by Stephen King, but I would recommend you do pick it up and read it because it is a lot of fun. The whole devil in the store thing. Because Needful Things spoiled it, I had to go and read Cujo to find out what it was, and I found the bulk of the book to be very boring, but those last 150 pages were amazing. I might even go as far to say that this is Stephen King's strongest ending. It was very well done when it wrapped up, but getting to the part of wrapping up was a long road. I was told by a coworker, Monique, who told me that this book was a spooky book because it's by Riley Sager, and Riley Sager is like a horror thriller writer, and so I've never heard of him before. Picked it up, read it. Oh my gosh, was it good. It was so good. I enjoyed it so much that I told my wife to read it. She enjoyed it so much that she's currently reading The Last Time I Lied, and we went out and got ourselves Final Girls and are still hunting down Lock Every Door because we're going to read his books. He's an auto-buy author now. His voice is amazing. The way he spins a yarn, tells a tale, shoots the shit. He does it in a spectacular way with an amazing voice. Very enjoyable. And the other book here was Wonderland, which was environmental horror by either Zoe Stage or Zoe Stage. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, but she did a phenomenal job writing this book. She does Baby Teeth. This book, fantastic. It's about the Earth getting its revenge, if you could say revenge in the book. It's phenomenal. I loved it. There's a lot of being connected to nature going on in this book, and I love it. And it's an amazing horror. That was a lot of fun to read. And the final book that I don't currently have with me because it's been my favorite read of the year that I had to hand it on to my friends I believe my friend Aaron currently has it, and it's The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. I'll put a picture of it right here. It was phenomenal. I loved it. It was just, it was cryptic horror, so like cryptology, creatures that from like Native American and Canadian creature horror things, monsters, cryptology is what they are, and with an amazing slasher style story. And he did such an amazing job also with conveying what it looks like to live on a reserve and off reserve for Native peoples, and also just like the way he told the story was phenomenal. I loved it very much. Anyway, guys, I think that's everything for my August wrap up since I am done with all the books I've read. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for sitting here and listening to me ramble about each book, and I hope that we get to see you on the next one. Have yourselves a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.